Yo, what's going on guys, it's Generous here today and I'm back on my Java server, and today I'm going to be doing a brand new series with you. And what I'm going to be doing is, I'll explain what these like the checkered patterns with yellow and black wool mean in a minute, but I'm going to be building different houses using all the woods available in the game. So obviously you've got oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia and dark oak. Obviously you can't see it because it's around the distance, but there is more down there as you can see. And then part of the actual house, these are the blocks you have to have in the house that I'm going to set for myself. You have to have at least one or two chests or some sort of storage, a repair station like an anvil, furnace, obviously cooking, crafting table, an ender chest to store your goods and valuables, and then a house must always have a bed, because obviously if a house doesn't have a bed, it's not really a house, is it? But what obviously, right, getting onto these now, is, as you can see, if I do F3 and G, these are all chunk alignments. So this is all in one chunk, 16 by 16. These I will get to once I've done each one of these. These are 2 by 2 chunks. So I've got a bit more space, and then maybe what I might do is I might do a 3 by 3 chunk, but that's way off in the future. So obviously I've got a 16 by 16 there for oaks, for spruce, as I was saying before, the other woods. And the same there, and you've got all the materials or all the essentials that you need to have inside the house. And then what I'm going to be doing as well is I want you guys to put a few comments in below, like put a few suggestions in the comments below on what you think I should do. Like whether it be I've got to build, I don't know, a lake inside of a 2 by 2 chunk, and then I've got to like decorate the lake and make it all fancy and everything. Got to create, I don't know, think a winter wonderland in one of these. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide what you want me to build. I will read the comments, and then obviously whoever gets the comment that I'm going to do, you will actually have it on the video. So like, let's say if I did, for example, a winter wonderland, whoever suggested it, I'll cut a copy of their comment and it'll be pinned onto like the actual screen so you'd see it. Which I think I'll probably do that more often, about pinning comments and stuff, and people's ideas, suggestions, do a bit of a shout out here and there. I think it obviously get engaging a bit more with me and you. But anyway, enough of me ranting on. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off doing the 16 by 16 oak one, and then work my way along until I get all these 16 by 16 other ones done for each woods. So I'm going to go and grab my materials, and I'm going to start doing the framework, and I'll catch you in just a second. Right, I've marked out where I'm going to have all like the pillars for the actual house and the framework, so I reckon we get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these up by 4. Continue this going all the way around. Don't worry, obviously I'll go fix all that up in a bit. Just want to get the actual main framework done first. Which this is, obviously I don't have to use the entire thing as the whole house. I could make this smaller if I wanted to. I could go to just there and just have this as the house here, but obviously I'm adjusting it to how I feel is necessary, if that makes sense. Let's fix that there, fix that there, fix that there. So you can really use however much like, or however small or big you want it to be. It's completely up to you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to continue this going up here. So I'm going to do 2 high. There we go, and then continue off. And that is going to be like the actual framework then done for this little house here. And I'm going to start making a bit of like a roof design, work my way going around, doing the windows and the floor and stuff, which should be dead easy to do, to be totally honest with you. Shouldn't take me that long. There we go. Oh yeah, and there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around each one of these and just add it, just so it makes it look a bit more, less flat, if that makes sense, because otherwise you'd just see that just be a bit too flat for me. Make that, I think that looks a little bit better. And then what I want to do is I now want to create a roof. So let's have a look. So let's get some spruce. Oh, no, not spruce. It's got to be oak. Sorry, oak. Stair. See, stair. I am allowed to use other things such as cobble and stuff like that. I am allowed to use other blocks. Just the main wood has to be oak, if that makes sense. So you go up there. 1. If I go right around the edge first, like that, perfect. I'm going to continue doing this all the way up, like so, until it meets the other side. I'm going to do the same here, and then what I'm going to do is I'll do all this now. I'll come back once the roof's done, and I've started just doing some of like the windows, so I'll catch you in just a second. Right, we're back. I've done the roof, as you can see. What I actually wanted to do originally was have this here and go like that. But then I realised I've actually gone outside the border, so I can't have that there. So I thought maybe I just have it a bit as a flat there, which I'm not too bothered about. That still looks okay. And as you can see, I've just started doing the bottom of all the walls. So what I've got here is I've got just a regular block. Then I'm going to have wood on either side, a upside down stair, and then a glass in the middle, just to add that bit of depth to it. And then on the outside here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go around and add an extra log. Which, think about that. See. No, I think that looks better actually. I'm going to get rid of the log, change the log for an oak stair. I think that looks a little bit better. Because it's just, I think if it was maybe 4 high, the pillar here, I think that would have been a little bit better. But only because it's 3 high, I'm not going to put it in there. And then obviously for the door, leave like that, the door go there. Upside down stair, upside down stair. Right, I'm going to continue with this. Once I've done this and obviously placed all the glass in, I'll come back with you and I'll explain the next bit. Right, now that I've done that, what I'm next going to do is I'm actually going to add a little mini balcony to this. So I'm going to continue these going out, add some slabs there. There we go. Add obviously a door there, fences going around, and actually like a little balcony that we can use. And maybe even if you wanted to, it's up to you and that. I might have that, or whatever you want. I'm probably going to stick with the whole log. I think that looks a bit better, the whole log, but that's obviously my personal opinion. So once we've done that, I'm going to get rid of all these, and this is probably my next favourite part out of everything, which I'm going to do this, add that there, and then that grass there. I love doing these on builds, only because it actually just brightens it up a little bit. It makes it look a bit more lively, it's being used more. And then on the bottom, I'm going to have some oak leaves, which are going to go right around the bottom. Again, just to make it look a bit more vegetated, a bit more lively. Make it seem just a bit more interesting. There we go. Let's go around here. Oops, a daisy, didn't mean to do that. Continue with this. There we go. Perfect. Continue this, going all the way around. And then this is where I'm going to introduce this now. So let's add some stairs. I already got them in my inventory, okay? This is where what I want to do is I want to do that and introduce 2 logs instead of 1, if that makes more sense. And you'll see why, because I've done this to Sen's house before, and it just adds a bit more extra, like, what's the word, depth, a bit more depth to the build, and a bit more character to it. That makes, yeah, I think that's the right word to use, character. Here we go. And then I'm going to add that there as well. And then stair. Keep this going all the way around. Yeah, you might not see the thingies in there, the stairs that are placed. So if you want to, which I'm not going to do now, but if you want to, you can change it so you obviously don't see it. And then trapdoors. I've got to have oak because obviously I'm sticking to the same whole wood theme. More oak stairs around there. Perfect. Getting close to I'm getting close to actually being done here. And after this, obviously, you can probably guess what's going to go on top of these. Get some bone meal. Just add a bit of like more. Oh, man, going to the inventory. There we go. Add a bit more vegetation to it. So obviously not all that. Let's add just some rounds. And then get some of these, turn the odd one into a tall one, like so. I think that works perfectly. And then shovel. There we go. And then I'm just going to basically just create a bit of a path down here. just leading to the outside. And under this, I'm going to actually get some more, there you go, just so it looks like it's going into the garden a little bit. Which what I'm going to do here actually is, I'm going to finish doing this off. And then once I'm done, I'll come back and I'll show you the entire inside, the whole exterior, everything, the full finished product, what's done. So I'll be back with you in just a second. Right, I've done the house. In a second I'm going to turn around, I'm going to show you it. Which what I'll do is, I'll show you the whole design first, and then I'll talk you through it. So I'm going to turn around and show you it right now. There we go. That is the final house, done and dusted. Which actually, no, that door should be shut. Right, let me go through it. Let me go through it with you and explain. So you've got obviously a path walking down to the actual house with a little balcony above it, so you can come out and look over the balcony. Just a little tree here next to it. Then you've got a little mini pond next to it, which maybe should have some fish in it. Let's get, you know what, let's spawn some fish in. Let's get some tropical fish, shall we? There we go, we've got some fish in there now. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to go inside the house. So as you go inside, you're welcome to like a little bit of a berry, or a berry bush. You can then have a clock up here. On the right, you've got an anvil station, so you can repair your tools, do whatever you need to do over there. On this side, you have a furnace, obviously with like stoves on top. You've got a little sink, obviously to rinse your hands out. You've got your ender chest, so obviously the few ones that, like the few items that were out there that you need. You've got your furnace, ender chest, an anvil already. That's 3 of the things gone. The other 3 things is a crafting table, which you've got up here, alongside some storage, which is chests, which I think that there's a lot more storage than what we need in here, but to be fair, the more storage the better. And the last one, which is obviously over here, is another bedroom, so this is obviously where you sleep. Got some items for your actual personal self stored in there. Just a mini like little room that you could sit in, relax, chill, go to bed, and then obviously the balcony. As you come out, you can look over the balcony and have a nice view over the entire like house and area that you'll be building in. So I think I'm going to call that an episode for the oak house. Next episode we will be doing spruce, which I'm looking forward to because it's my favourite block. But well, get this on my inventory first. So I'm going to call that episode here. Once I've obviously done all of these, I'll move on to the 2x2 chunks. And also, make sure you leave in the comments below any ideas you want me to do, or maybe do when I'm doing these. So I might get like 3 of these done, do a special one, carry on with the rest of the 3, if that makes sense. So make sure you leave in the comments below. But if you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next episode. See ya.
We can make a wildfire getaway.